Chance of a decent conversation then, talking to myself. I hadn't even got my cameras on, that's the thing I just realised. Right, we've got 5 minutes to go. I'm at Rolf's Lake, I'm on peg 10, good peg, decent area, they're all good pegs today. It's only a small match, 11 or 12 anglers on it. I've travelled with my mate Dave, I've brought him here today. He's only been here once before, and we've drawn next to each other, so I'm on 10 and he's on 13, but there's a rope between us, and he's probably going to be fishing for silvers and I'm going to be fishing for carp, I think, although he'll probably get carp to death on this silverfish tackle and I'll probably get silverfished out on my carp tackle. That's how it normally pans out. I'm going to be dead positive. I've got corn, 6mm pellets and micros and some dead reds on standby, and I've got some nice big 6mm and some 4mm pro expanders there. That's it. I've got casters and live maggots and ground bait and stuff on standby, but it's quite deep, so I could just fancy catching like that to start with. I've got 3.5 foot down each margin, 13 metres to my left towards that pallet and 40 metres towards that pallet leg to my right, and then I've plumbed up one swim at 14.5, but I can swing round, it's an inch deeper to my right and it just gets a bit shallower to my left. And then I've got like a little aerator in front where I can chuck a little 4 gram slim finesse pellet waggler and chuck a bomb over it as well. So that's it, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to try and fish for carp all day and take it from there, but if things aren't working out I'll quickly get and set my silverfish tackle up. But it's only a small match, so I'm going to fish positive. I want to catch some of these nice big Rolf's carp with proper units in here. So that's the plan. Let's get a bomb hook length up and we're almost ready. I can't get him in. Oh, he was ready then. That was massive. Oh, saw him and I just missed him. He's massive. I know. It's a nice bream. Oh, I've missed him twice now. Now my elastic's caught. That's £3 at least, isn't it? Down the edge. Oh, it's nice and deep down there, isn't it? £20. I'm not joking. I need a bigger landing net. This is my chance. It'll come up. This is going to be one of my biggest ever fish, this. What am I supposed to do with that? Well, but we're just having a quick look down the edge. I just fancied seeing if 1 or 2 fish were in that shallower water down the side up to that pallet leg. I saw an odd fish moving there this morning, so they might not be there. They might prefer to be out in the open water, but they might be fishing shallow at this rate. It stays like this, lightly pinging and fishing full depth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. It's worth an early look there. Might be setting a shallow rig up there at this rate. Alright, let's go out long. There's an odd fish mooching around in a ball. It's not feeding. But we're going to go out long. Just hope we can drag some fish down. If we just keep lightly pinging sixes in a bit, that might be the way to catch these fish. Let's get another top kit out, that's for sure. I've deliberately gone for a nice light 0.2 gram float anyway, even though it's like 6 foot deep, because I know it's a clear lake and they're big carp, and I just had a lot of success with little light strung out rigs. You don't need to fish a heavy bulk in clearer lakes like this. Start pinging with a shallow rig, I think. Let's get off the box and put another rig up. Plenty of time. And I've gone 2 foot deep. And we'll pop a pellet in the band. And we'll just start pinging already. I think we'll catch some fish doing this. In November. Just shorten that just a touch. I don't want to be breaking any walls. Just one more loop and that'll be alright then. Dee 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 dee. So we've probably got 2 foot of line at the rig now, a bit to play with. And come down another 2 or 3 inches. Let's measure that. I've got it marked on my top kit. So I don't want to fall foul of any rules. So sod's law, I picked up a kit that hasn't got it on. There you go. 1, 2. That is dead on 2.5 foot, 13. So we'll mark that just so we know. Oh, it's between those 2 marks, that's fine. That's fine. So, surprisingly, I'm already fishing shallow. I'm just going to ping in 2s and 3s. Set the rig 2 foot deep. I'm just going to keep laying it in. See if we get an arrival. We're lightly pinging. We're priming the bottom as well. I'm just going to wait and see what happens here, and then we'll start feeding towards the aerator as well. Just keep pinging and pinging. Hopefully we'll get a few pass through. And plopping. Not allowed to slap, but I don't slap for carp anyway. Don't tend to think it's right. Just keep plopping it around the area within a sort of a metre radius of where I'm plopping, I think. Might try a bit deeper as well. The fish you can see are not necessarily the ones that you can catch. One of the old famous long lean commons, I think. Stay away from them branches and platforms. Oh yeah, that's wrapped round. Oh no, it's a mirror. Oh, I can see my float wrap round itself. In fact, the float It's come adrift, that's what it is. It's come out of the rubbers. I'm normally a stickler for properly fitting rubbers as well. Nice looking fish. There's a in the mouth somewhere. He's just wrapped around all his fins there. Yeah. Lovely. Something there. His rubbers have snapped. That's what it is. Emergency repair. But very, very rare my float rubbers break. So not sure what's happened there. But luckily I carry a little tub of rubbers. Pop them on quick. Pop the rig back on. Something damaged it, isn't it? Let's tie a new loop. And we're back in business. No rush. Not today. Pop that rig back on. Sort the float out. Chop that line tag off. Alright, let's pop these rubbers back on. Do a little bit shallow again because we've moved that. We've lost a bit from cutting the loop. We'll see if there's any there. Keep dinking them shallow there. Very nice. Another mirror. There's all these long commons that are normally in here. Easy. I was not expecting to be catching shallow today. Is that on your silver rig? On your silver rig? The way the shadows are, I can't actually see any fish coming into my peg. It's all white water to the right. I think that's where that last fish came from. Crouch down, I might be able to see him a bit better. Just pinging in that and then just sort of dabbing it around the area. Ooh, picked that one. There's definitely a carp bumped into the line. All the while I'm priming the bottom swims, so it's good. No need to slap. I think slapping it would actually scare the fish anyway, even if he was allowed to do it. Do you want me to net him for you? I'm just wondering if a little bunch of, you know, three dead maggots batting a band might be better. A bit slower. Probably a bit wary of pellets now. That one just popped up about, I don't know, 3 foot to the right. Didn't think he was going to have it, to be honest. I didn't think I put my rig in particularly well nice to it, but he had it. He certainly had it. some elastic attached to him and a rig. I've done him a favour there. Alright, look, I've done you a favour, mate. I don't think that was a fish I saw. Oh, I think got someone else's rigging him, hooking him. Crikey, that's a fine hook. That's a silverfish hook, I think. Alright, I'm trying to help you. Yeah, I've got him. I got it. Oh no, I can see it. Yeah, I've got it. Do you want some elastic and a rig, Dave? Looks like one of yours. When it's big carp, I've got no rush to actually get my rig out there. Rather actually leave my rig away and let them come into the peg. Oh, he's broke me band, that one. Let's put a new band on. Or we can try just 2 or 3 dead maggots straight onto the hook. We'll do that. We'll do that. So, for feeding pellets, we've actually got 3 dead maggots on the hook. See if they'll have that. I just think pinging attracts them. And then you just fish around the area of attraction. Those big carp don't always come into the splash, but they circle the perimeter, shall we say. I was just about to lift it and drop it again, and I don't know if it's in the mouth or not, that one. It's right in the feed. Oh, it feels properly up. 2 sections ready, just in time. It just looked a bit weird when I lifted and you were on. Strong tackle on. It's 020 now, this bottom. It's a light elastic, or sort of medium elastic. Ooh, Dave, is that the same fish? Is that the same fish? Well, that was on 3 dead maggots anyway, so maybe. Oh, it's a nice fish he's in the mat. I'll sit a little bit to my right so I can bring the top kit round to my left.
I'm in number 1 now.
Welcome to Rolf's. Welcome to Rolf's. Tackle graveyard. That's a long one. 3 dead maggots. Something about dead maggots, when they're iffy and really cute shallow, 3 dead maggots can beat pellet hands down. So I've got 3 in the point there, 14 up. Little dibber, 0.2 dibber, 3 number 10s directly under the float. Just ping it, let them come into the area, and plop it in. Oh, you got him! Hey! Six elastic, about £15. Didn't actually see that one. Didn't actually see that one. Oh, he's off. Just come off. Oh, it's just doubled over. That's the problem with maggots. It can double over a little bit. Try that again though. I think we're unlucky there. Oh, he's made the rope. Come back. Copying on the rope. Can you net this one for me, please, Dave? That feeding is definitely doing the trick. Just up it a little bit now, because the last two I've hooked I've not seen. I've not even seen them come into the peg. So it's a good sign. If this was summer, I'd be using sort of 16 to 18, but I don't know, I quite like using lighter elastic this time of year. So I could probably step up to yellow in a minute. Look at the way he's going. Wasn't sure if there'd be any sort of bream about and things. So all my rigs are on this orange at the moment. But I think once I've got this one in, I'll pop the yellow on. It's nice. Well, I thought something had happened. The top of my dibber has snapped off. So I'm having some right malfunctions with this rig, but it's still working. And I can still see it. Stealth rig now. This is probably, I've carry hardly any balsa floats now, and these little dibbers are just some old Preston Tyson ones. And they're just nice. I've whipped the eyes and they're normally pretty strong, but yeah, that's probably the only bit that can break really. The stems can pull out. I have actually arrow-dated some glass stems in, and other than the balsa top shearing off, which can happen with any float, even the rower cell, and you know the foam bodied ones that bit can shear off. So anyway, I can still see it. It's lovely and flat Carp. So we'll make two. That's the only need to change it if I can still see that little white speck on the surface. Now I'm on 14 to 16 now. Probably a bit better than what I was on. Well, I was ready at the start with loads of time. The one thing I didn't think I'd be setting up is a shallow rig, so that's what I didn't have set up. Now, November, catching shallow in November at Rolf's Lake. Wasn't expecting this. Really wasn't. Now I'm caught up in there. I'm able to get the fish in because I'm caught in the branches. It's surprisingly clear so they can see you. Have you got a saw to fold him in half? He was. Just the wrong part of him. They're just so long, aren't they? I must have £80 already. That one just came from out the blue. But I've fed enough now. After this I'm going to have a look on the deck and just see. So I've been pinging and priming that deck line. So we'll see if there's any carp on the bottom there now. Can't believe I've had, what's this, 8 shallow. Pulled out of one. He's looking for a way under my pallet, I think. If he does, I'll stab my landing it down there, and that normally shoos him away. I only had one little glimpse of him so far. Well, yesterday I was catching roach and dace on the bollow on the River Severn, and I've gone from that to this. My fishing is nothing if not varied. I've gained 6 inches of depth off him. Round and round and round and round and round we go. You see me float? We're making progress. Imagine what weights you'd have if you didn't spend half an hour playing them. And these are winter fish now. These are lethargic November fish. Oh dear me. They're fun in the summer, these fish. He's coming up, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's not coming, he's not coming. I'm running out of batteries here. Welcome to Rolf's, where you get a decent exercise. Even if you only catch 1 or 2 fish, your arm is aching. Big mirror. Not as big as that first one. There's nowhere in the country like this. Even Belingi doesn't compare to Rolf's fish. No way. Such a special venue. It's not a huge lake, but my god are they big fish. Oh, it's a common. You've not seen my first fish. My first fish is 20. Yeah. A big mirror. Bigger than that. Alright, I'm going to go full depth, 0.2 RWC hook. And I'm going to spread these shot out even more now. Actually, they're not too bad. No, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. I think they take 7 number 10s strung out. And I took the pot off because I've been pinging. Don't think we need to feed with a pot anymore. I'm just going to flick this out and see if we can get one on the deck. Again, I might swap this to 14 to 16. I've just pinged a bit more pellet. We'll see what's on the bottom. There might be much smaller fish on the bottom. I'll be if they're bigger fish. If we don't get a bite within 5 minutes, we'll go back to the shallow rig. I fed real nice and accurately anyway. So I've got a nice little sort of dustbin lid of bait. So there's this one just mooched at some leaves there. For whatever reason, I think they just want to be off the bottom today. So we've still got the option of chucking that waggler if we need to. Count to 10. Pick that shallow rig back up, I think. I've just gone a bit deeper. And just about to say that's not going to work. And then plopped it in and something's had it on the way down. I sometimes think even if you don't think they're like 3 foot deep, setting your rig 3 foot deep we'll catch them on the way down, and they won't always have it suspended. So fishing deeper than you think with carp can be good. You're fishing sort of through the water then, so it's just worth a try every now and again anyway, going a much deeper. I have nothing down the line whatsoever, so it's a perfectly natural free fall, and just hope an opportunist one just pops up and hopes it's getting a free meal, but actually it's not, because your hook's in it. Beautiful looking mirror. Might be £10. Didn't they start at £10 here? Oh, he's gone a bit. Easy, easy. Easy, tiger. Absolute stunner. Look at the colours on these fish. Absolute beautiful colours on these fish. He's an old warrior, isn't he? He's a warrior. Definitely a warrior. Whew. That was on back on the pellet as well. Look at that beauty. Well, this one's doing absolutely nothing, so I'm fully expecting him to go ballistic in a sec. Oh, turned him. Oh, they all came in like that, really laughing. Now he fights. You had your chance, mate. You had your chance. I'm just back full depth now. We've got a real fine misty rain coming down, quite heavy now actually. It's just picked up as I've been talking as well. It's come down a bit thicker. I just had an odd bubble coming up when I've been fishing shallow. Really surprised I haven't had so much as a proper bite full depth. It's so calm and flat today. I think that's why they've come off the deck. Still quite keen to have a go on that waggler. Right, let's pick that waggler rod up. I've got, that's a 16 MXC4 6mm pellet, and I've got a 4 gram finesse waggler. Lovely little floats, and that'll just reach that aerator. So we'll chuck this. Got to be careful how I chuck because of the tree above me, so I'm casting from the right a little bit. Looks a bit awkward, but the lighter the waggler the better, especially with it being so flat and still and clear. You don't want it to splash, and these don't dive. Lovely little wagglers. Yeah. Didn't even see anything near my float. Sometimes smaller fish round aerators and things, but he's certainly not smaller. He's a proper unit. Alright, come on. Big chestnutty common this. Wee, get away from there. Thought I'd pack my the next size up landing net, but I obviously haven't. A what? Mobile. You caught someone's mobile? Someone else's? Right. Is it a Nokia? Not working at the moment, good bite. I thought I hooked some daft things. My mate's just hooked a mobile phone. You can ring me up a sports masseuse, I think. I'm going to need it after today. Completely given up that one. got to be £12 that, I would say. Ooh, look at that. That is a stunning fish. Dave. Dave. Well, the old warrior. Oh, I've got an hour to go. I'll have to go borrow a landing net because mine's had a tiny hole, and the last carp I had has ripped a massive hole in it. And since then I've hooked and lost 5 fish since I came back. 4 on the waggler, 1 on the pole. They've all come off. I think 3 of them were foul up. The 2 looked like they were properly up. They've just pulled out. Not sure why. It's all gone a little bit wrong now. Well, we must have half hour left, 25 minutes. Can't get a bite anywhere. Took the waggler, started a short pole swim with corn, nothing. Margins with dead maggots, nothing. Margins with micros and corn, nothing. Not a bite. Full depth over my shallow pinging line. Weird old day. Shallow, shallow, shallow. I've just gone in and had a big car on a bunch of dead maggots over micros. I've gone in and had 2 tiny perch. So I put a 6mm expander on and it's gone straight away. Lovely bite that was. Hopefully it's in the mouth. I think we've got maybe time for 1 more if I can get this in.
Was you filming your day today?
Bill bits, yeah.
That would have been entertaining.
Believe me.
197 one on a cold day in November. That's excellent, John. Well done.